Hey guys, tonight I'm gonna read this book, Goodnight, Unicorn. I've actually never read this one before, so let's go on a magical adventure. In the great green wood, there were sweet hawthorns and breezes warm, and a blessing of unicorns with spiraling horns. Look at those unicorns. And there were 3 little fairies sitting on cherries, and 2 drowsy foals being read to by trolls. And pearly white coats, and rainbows afloat, and a big red balloon, and of course a full moon. And flowing silk manes, and nighttime refrains, and a gnome with a brush, and a nuzzling blush, and soft phoenix feathers that fall with a hush. Good night, unicorns. Good night, horns. Good night, breeze and sweet hawthorns. Look at those. Good night, fairies. Good night, cherries. Good night, foals, and good night, trolls. Good night, olden. Good night, beauty. Good night, cutie with a tattooed patootie. Good night, purple. Good night, pink. Good night, colt and bashful wink. Good night, rainbow. Good night, jet black. Good night, plum and flutter back. Good night, Mang and Lashy Eye. Good night, Gnome and Dragonfly. Good night, Fluffy. Good night, Balloon. Good night, Goodness. Good night, Moon. Good night, Wonder beyond compare. Good night, unicorn lovers everywhere. Oh, and it has all sorts of things in the back called unicornology. It says, while a group of horses is called a herd, a group of unicorns is a blessing. Unicorns live together in blessings made up of an elder, parents, and children. Unicorn babies are born without horns, and their horns grow as they grow. Unicorns are intelligent and good. Only people who are also pure of heart can see unicorns. To others, they remain invisible, or sometimes look like regular horses. Sometimes unicorns enjoy eating plants and grains, just like horses, but their horns also absorb energy directly from the moon, fed by moonlight. Rainbows and unicorns go together because both are pure, magical, and rarely seen up close. Unicorns can also use rainbows as slides. That sounds pretty fun. Unicorns sleep on phoenix feather beds, which are soft as whispers and float up into the air. Unicorns are naturally gentle and kind, but if they need to defend themselves, their families, and friends, they can be fierce warriors. Look at that, right there. Unicorns live to be hundreds and even thousands of years old. They live in forests with other woodland and magical creatures. Sweet-smelling hawthorn trees often mark the entrance to unicorn forests. Unicorns communicate by reading minds, and they can also speak if they wish. They know every language, and some unicorns have wings and can fly. Pegasus is a famous flying horse. So flying unicorns are sometimes called pigicorns or unipigs. Look at all those different kinds of unicorns. Well, I think that's it. I hope you have a good night. We'll see you soon.